Hey everybody, I'm back. It's been again a little bit longer than I thought it would be, and I'm actually only here because I'm just too lazy to drive through traffic to go to the gym to do a 20-minute run. So I'm skipping the run and I'm doing arms instead because apparently I owe you an arm workout, according to my daughter, who's not here because she's a swim practice. So anyway, all of that being said, we're going to work some shoulders, we're going to work biceps, we're going to do chest, and what was the other thing I said we were going to do? I don't know, we'll just see. Let's start with that. Oh, maybe triceps. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay, so anyway, we're going to start out easy and long and then build a little harder and then a little harder, and each one gets shorter. Today I have replaced my cans of SpaghettiOs with, I just noticed you can see the edge here. That's okay. I replaced my cans of SpaghettiOs with bottles of tonic water. Why? Because I happen to have two of them down here and I only had one can of SpaghettiOs. So grab a couple cans, grab some bottles of drink or whatever you want. And then you're also going to maybe, if you have them, get some lighter weights. Okay, and then we're also going to use the EQs back here behind me. So that's what you need, and plus a space. So that's basically what you need today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I said we're going to start with shoulders and biceps, and so that's what I didn't say we're starting with that. But anyway, take your arms out to the side. We're just going to get started with a nice little easy hold while I do a little more talking to make you not think about the fact that you're holding your arms out. And it's going to be really easy. Okay, this is just a seriously easy warm-up right now. Go ahead and flip those palms over. What we are doing is we're going to focus on standing up tall. Okay, so you just might have seen and pulled that in, standing up to the top of my head, but we're also going to hold those arms out. And I didn't promise you abs. We're going to do a little bit of abs today. So go ahead and flip those palms over. Now you're going to lift up that right foot. And I just want you to bring that up, and we're just going to balance right here on the left while those arms are still out. So if you were already starting to feel your shoulders, don't worry about it. Now you're thinking about your balance. How nice, right? It's so awesome to do this. I love it. So this is all we're doing. You're going to flip those palms back. I don't have any idea how long we held that up, so go ahead and set that down, and I'm just going to guess on time. Lift the other one, find your balance. You'll quickly learn which leg is the easiest leg for you and for me to balance on. This is not it for me. And again, no idea how long we held that last one. Just going to go for a little bit longer here. Okay, go ahead and set that foot down, flip those palms over. They should be feeling really pretty good right now. And every good workout in the warm-up needs some squats, so take those feet a little bit wider. Sit back into this. Hold those arms up. Stay right here. Flip the palms, stand up. Okay, flip them back, drop it down. We're just going to do a few of these. Flip, flip, flip. Anybody's arms starting to feel it? Because I'm like, I actually feel pretty good still. I said a few, let's do one more. Hold it right here. Keep those arms where they are. Check in, okay? Look down. Can you see your feet, or are you shoving forward? Sit back into this so you can see your feet. Now press all the way up. Keep those arms where they are. Just flip those palms. Okay, coming up in a few seconds, we're going to drop the arms down and we're going to grab either those bottles or cans, whichever you have. We're going to start with the easy set first. In 3, in 2, and 1. All right, feels pretty good. Yeah, okay. So grab my 2 bottles of tonic water. Again, matching weight. It's just a Kroger brand, in case you're wondering. Okay, so this is going to seem ridiculously easy, but trust me, it's going to add up. You're going to take those out to the side, just like we just were. Then you bring them down slowly, and then you curl slowly for a bicep curl. So I'm doing this for a couple of different reasons. Number one is, if you have light weights, you can make them feel heavier by doing it slow. Number two is, if I shake up my tonic water, when I go to open it, it will explode. I don't want that. So stay with me on this nice, slow path to fun. Oh, let me think of some things I can tell you, because this is probably going to get boring. Unless you're like, yeah, this feels amazing. I feel it already. Maybe. You can always add that balance stand if you would like a little extra challenge. So lift up one leg, stand on it. I might do that here in a minute. I just lost count. That was 4 or 5. We're going for 15. So I am going to do the balance challenge. Here we go for 5 of these, and then, woo, hello. And I did start to feel the liquid in my little tonic water bottles shifting a lot, so I need to slow down. Again, I don't want to shake them up. Ooh. We've got 3 more if you're on one foot until we switch feet. 2 to go. It's almost infuriatingly slow, isn't it? You really just want to speed it up. I do. Okay, now we have 5 left. I'm going to go ahead and shift my weight to the other leg. Find that balance. A little bit harder second time. This is definitely more fun than a 2-mile run or 20-minute run, whatever I was going to do. What was I going to do? 20 minutes, I think. With any luck, that'd be a little more than 2 miles. Woo! Hang in there, we have 2 more. Right about now, you might be starting to feel some shoulders, maybe a little biceps. This is the last one. All right, trade those out for your light weights. Okay, minor 5s. All right, standing tall, pull those shoulders up, take the arms out. We're gonna try to keep up that slower pace again because they are light weights. Squeeze those biceps at the top. Lift up and squeeze at the top. So it's not just lifting, okay? At the top, you hit that horizontal, come down, squeeze those biceps. Make sure you feel them working. Think of the tonic water as warming them up. The weights are actually getting into those muscles. Okay, we're doing 12 of these, so we have 7 left. I figure if I tell you that out loud, I might remember better. So 5 more to go. Again, keeping a slower and steady pace. Not quite as slow as the other, but still we're not rushing through. And I have done it. 3 or 4 left. 3, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. 2. And 1 more. Now you might think we're done with biceps, but we're not. All right, go ahead and set those aside, and then you're gonna set your EQs up for inverted rows. So give me a minute here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are now down on the ground with our EQs in that V form. Fix mine a little bit here. And we're going into inverted rows. So we've warmed up, we've started getting them activated. Now we're gonna work the biceps. Okay, so on your back, your hands are on the pads. What you're doing is you're driving your elbows into the ground while you lift yourself up, just like this. Hips come up, try to keep those hips in line with head and knees. Yeah, body parts are escaping me. Lift. We are going to be holding these, each one, and lift, but we're only doing 10. And 3. No, 4. Oh my God, maybe we're doing 11. I think that's halfway. Hold, hold, hold. You can squeeze those shoulder blades together too. Let's do 3 more. Don't push with those feet. Okay, so part of it, if you do this and you're pushing, you're gonna have to come back in. I'm not counting that, by the way. Here we go, 2 more. Lift and hold. Tuck your chin if you start to feel it in your neck. And lower down. Beautiful, nice. Okay, so we've hit those shoulders, we've hit those biceps. We're gonna hit some push-ups here. We're gonna flatten that down. We're gonna move the other one out of the way. bar is nice and wide. Our hands are going to go inside the bar. I'm not sure if you can really see this. Doesn't look like you can. And then we're going to shove our elbows back behind us to hit those triceps, okay? So you can be on your knees like this, or you can be on your toes like this. If you really need to, you can be like this. This is like super beginners. You're going to send those elbows back, okay? So super beginner, a little bit modified, and full blown. Here we go. Let's do it. I don't know how many. We'll just see how I start feeling after a while, huh? Just kidding. We're going to do 10 or 12. I'm blowing dirt off the floor each time I go down, which is really fun. And I'm totally not counting. So I don't know, maybe we're going to end up doing 8. Who knows? What about 3 more? That might be close to 12. Plus my arms are getting tired. 2 and 1. Woo, yes, all right. That felt so good. I loved it, yes. Rest your arms out a little bit, okay? Now, we're going to reverse this. Find that bottle, those bottles. You're going to press them together, okay? So this does work really well if you have bottles. Press them together, reach it forward, bring it back. Then we're going to come up. Again, we don't want to shake them up, so take it slow. This would have been a good one to do before we did the push-ups, but I was already ready for them. That's okay, though. It's more about finishing out the shoulders and getting that chest and a final set of triceps. I feel like all this slow stuff is making this video take forever, which is not a bad thing. But man, it's just hard to slow stuff down. We just want to get things done and like move on. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. This may have been 6. Couldn't actually tell you, 5 or 6. So we'll pretend it was. So we're halfway there because we're going to do 12 of these. So one thing I've not mentioned yet is that your elbows should kind of be up. You don't really want them to drop. And when you take it back, keep those elbows close to your head. So this one's kind of all about those elbows. The bottles are starting to slide, so I need to put a little more pressure on them because I'm not really holding, I'm just pushing them together. 3 more. 2 to go. And last one. All the way up. Give me that final tricep. And bring it down. Set those bottles aside. Okay. So, here's the deal. We have hit our biceps, we have hit our triceps, we have definitely hit our shoulders. We haven't really done chest a lot. So what we're gonna do for this very last thing is hands on the EQs. You're gonna take your elbows out and you're gonna feel that in your chest, okay? We warmed up the chest with that press forward. So this is now hitting it hard. So same options, super beginner, modified, full blown. I need to move because my toes are on the edge of the mat. Okay, here we go. So elbows out, drop it down, press it up. You're gonna feel that in your chest, especially since we just warmed up those muscles. And same thing for those inverted rows. We're going slow. This is not a race to the finish. And we are halfway there, which I know doesn't seem like a lot. So if you are like, this is super easy, why don't you slow it down a little bit more? That was a crumb I just blew out of the way. And I've now 2 or 3 more. Why can I not count? All right, almost there. If that was 10, you can be done. There we go. That's it. Okay, there you have it. Not probably as short as you would like, but it's effective. The only thing you really have to buy is the EQs, and you only need them for inverted rows. So if you could come up with a way to, like, I don't know, use chairs or something maybe. But everything else is just something simple you probably have around the house to use. So well done. Give yourself a round of applause. Don't forget to give yourself some good stretches briefly. Open the chest, shoulder stretch, tricep stretch. Okay, those are the big 3 you need to do. Hit those up. Come back soon. Don't forget to subscribe because you truly never know when the next video is going to pop up. And I will see you all soon. Bye.